I think by now everyone knows that all this end of the world stuff is a bunch of bullcrap malarkey, but like, what if it wasn't? I think about what I would do if we knew the world was ending way more than I should. Things would get pretty weird pretty fast. First off, what if we knew the world was ending like a couple years ahead of time? I think everyone should have the opportunity to like throw a funeral for themselves. Ugh, my funeral would be so like well catered. Meatball parm and tissues for everyone. If I knew the world was ending, I would tell my dad I hate him. I don't. I've just been telling him I love him my whole life, and I think it'd be really funny to at least confuse the hell out of one person before you go. If it were actually the end of the world, I don't think it would be the worst thing to ever happen. And imagine just if all the other things on Earth knew about it, and we were the last to find out. Like if deer and little woodland creatures just came up to you and started speaking English, and they would say things like, yeah, you know you messed up. They would come up to you and like tug on your pant legs and be like, excuse me, down here. I knew that's what you sounded like. You know all that pollution and violence that you've been having? It's time for you to go. Whatever you say, little guy. On one hand, we all know that we're gonna die, right? So why not do some of these things? And on the other hand, I totally forgot what we were talking about just now.
It's Chris. Right, Chris? Nailed it, Chris. Miss USA, Olivia Culpo is probably how you say it, former Miss Rhode Island.